Good morning. I'm Cody Judy, and this is a voice crying in the wilderness. Repent, repent, and prepare ye for the coming of the Lord. Today is February 23rd, 2019. It's about 1:30 a.m. And the Lord woke me up with a little parable. If I was to title this parable, I'd say The Farmer and the Tractor. So this is how the parable goes. There was a farmer. We had kind of an old ancient style tractor. And it was equipped with a modern style device that was made of stainless steel and had two wheels that were stainless steel, and it actually unfolded kind of like separated from the tractor and was used as a forklift. And the farmer could pick great big things up, like as big as a boxcar train, and move them around with this piece of equipment. And the farmer had this hill that was very steep, and he had a piece of property on top of the hill. And the hill looked something like Widowmaker. And the farmer didn't know whether the tractor could get to the top. And along came this rich man who was a betting man, and he played the stock market. And he came on the farmer's property and started the tractor up. And accelerated the tractor as fast as it would go up that hill. It was about, I'd say 200 yards. Very, very steep, straight hill. At the top of the hill was a little bit of a sandbar. And the hill was kind of like on a mountain. So the path would go straight up and for about 200 yards, and then cut off to the right through sandbar. Yeah, and still a very steep inclination. And then he had a piece of property up there. So the rich betting man jumped on that tractor and floored it and took it clear up to the top. And the tractor was just growling to get to the top. And he had it floored. The accelerator floored. It was all the tractor could do to make its way up there. And then he made it across the sandbar because the tractor was an old style tractor and had kind of like old wheels on it, like that were steel and gripped the dirt. And so the betting man got the tractor up there, and then he said to himself, now I've got the tractor up there, up to the top, and I knew I could climb that hill. I'm going to run it down the hill for sport. And the farmer ran up to the top of the hill and said, stop, don't run that tractor down the hill, for surely if you do, you will die when the tractor accelerates to a point where it gets out of control, topples because of the steep inclination, and it will roll and you will get hurt when it rolls. And so the farmer took the tractor and he says, well, at least we know we can get to the top of the hill. And he parked the tractor. And the farmer said to the betting man, because the betting man was going to run that piece of equipment off that was the forklift. He goes, don't do that because I use that forklift to move really heavy pieces of equipment and containers. So the betting man, who was rich, relinquished the tractor to the farmer, and the farmer parked that tractor at the top of the hill so he could do the work that was needed to be done at the top of his property. So the questions in this parable are, who is the tractor, and who's the farmer, and who's the betting man, who is the sportster that was going to ruin the piece of equipment that the farmer was going to found valuable. I'm Cody Robert Judy. This is a voice crying in the wilderness. Repent, repent, and prepare ye for the coming of the Lord. I'll talk to you next.